Offer on the table, just make sure you bring the pay.
Too much sauce, how I rock. Watch me drip out the lot. Me and Cuz at the spot, rolling pot, loading shots. Got a lot from the block, put in work, then I shop. If you try me for this night, boy, you gon' meet the Glock. 4 Nick, riding round, probably one in the top. In my hood, what it is, boy, pull over, stop. If you fuck around, up shots and probably won't stop. This the life I live, pay the price you probably would not. I'm a hot boy, pop a bitch at Modelo time. We just about to drink, you don't need to bring out the wine. Hola mama, see the look at you, yeah, you so fine. I'm a rowdy rough boy, look at Blossom from behind. She couldn't close her mouth.
Alright guys, I apologize for the audio. I tried everything I can to fix it, but it just seems like there's just an echo. I should have tested it, which I did, which was weird, but I guess things happened. I guess the year is already going to be tough, but our next video is going to be way better, and yeah. But thanks for watching. This video is good too, but you know.
Let me know when you hit that record.
What's up, everyone? It is Detective Vile here, joined by Mar7, as you guys already know.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, I'd love to introduce myself. I am Marlon Morgan, aka Mar7, the self-proclaimed Beast King of Chicago, commentator, coach, gaming advocate in the Chicago community, and the kicker of Vile's ass. But that's later on in the show that we'll talk about.
Dude, what you call? I seen a lot of hashtag Vile wins on Twitter. I think that was trending the other day. You missed it though.
Trending? What?
Yeah, you missed it. It was trending. It was crazy.
Oh man, like Vile wins must have been trending on Grindr or something like that. It definitely wasn't trending on Twitter.
Oh man.
But yeah, man, Happy New Year.
Yeah, for real. Happy
Last time we saw each other was the VGAs, the Video Game Awards.
Oh yeah, for real. It was good. You know, last time we talked about that, people wanted to be pushed for Cyberpunk, right? But boy, oh
man.
boy, did that
hindsight 2020. Okay, but to be fair, it's very good on the PC. If it's like if you have a really high-end PC, you can run it pretty damn good.
Yeah, no.
I've seen a lot of people who do play it. It's pretty awesome. But if you own it on console, you're pretty much SOL, man. That's so horrible.
Nah, I bought it on PC. It was perfect. I bought it for both things, actually. I did buy it for the PS4 because I told myself I'll get it for the PS4 if it's free on PS5, which it was. But I didn't expect the other stuff to go down like that.
Yeah, for real.
Regardless, they're going through like I think today or like last week they said they were on their second lawsuit. So people are trying to get that Cyberpunk money for some weird reason. They're not gonna win it. Yeah, I think both of them are in the UK too.
Wait, you have no idea what just came in.
What's going on? You taking us for
my life is right now?
How lit?
My life is so lit. Just got some TGIs.
Oh, nice.
TGI Fridays just came in, bro.
Oh wow. Look at you.
Still in the mode of celebrating everything that's been going on right now. Quite some fun that I'm gonna be having for later tonight.
Oh, so during our break, our long greatness of break, I actually needed that break. That was great. What did you do?
Was it like it got about a good month?
Yeah, it was. We literally took a
decent.
Christmas and New Year's break, so.
Yeah, we took Christmas, New Year's,
and then
presidential inauguration.
Yeah, that too.
Let's give it one more day.
But it was necessary for me, at least, dude. I got a lot of things done, somewhat.
Yeah, man. I mean, even over here on this side, man, with everything that's been going on, man, like, even for, like, another thing that I ended up wanting to take a break from, because originally we were going to do the show yesterday, but then, of course, somebody decided to turn 31 years old on the day of the presidential inauguration.
Yeah, your birthday landed on that. That's crazy.
Dude, every 4 years, it always happens. Whenever there's a new president being sworn in, it's usually on my birthday. Like I remember when Obama got sworn in on my birthday, man, I was crying. It was actually a nice moment to watch. But yeah, I ended up turning 31. We had like a little. We're doing a couple things. I ended up streaming. I ended up playing a few games with the guys. I ended up, going through everyone's messages and that. For those who don't know, you can follow me on my Twitch, twitch.tv/MarleyMar7. Or you can also follow me at twitch.tv/Panic Escape Room Gaming.
Oh, snap.
A little more about that later. And also,
yeah, because I didn't even know that.
I'm
I'm hella heated. I'm like, what? Like, one of the greatest members of all time, and I didn't even get that info? Actually, no, I got it first, though. I technically got it.
You should have been able to find out.
Listen, man, I can't detect your life. You hide in the shadows. You're like a fugitive.
I am a fugitive. I am definitely a fugitive, that's for sure.
But, yeah, dang, I was gonna say something else too. But I lost it, I forgot it. Oh yeah, everything will be down in the description to follow you and stuff. Yeah,
everything that we're gonna be talking about, all the deets as usual in the description down below. Thanks to the wonderful detective Lyle over here.
Yes, indeed.
So since we're on the business of detective, anything catch a case anytime recently that you wanted to talk about?
So
besides Cyberpunk being an absolute flop.
Yeah, actually, far as detective work, I know I was supposed to make a huge one. So there's this guy out here in the Call of Duty community, right? I think he goes by Blame Truth, and he exposed people that like somewhat cheat in games, like you know how they make a new account? You just make a new account just to speed up your level or whatever, like a Snurf account. I don't know how's that exposing people, or people delete their data because they already made it to the max or something. I forgot what it's called, but he did one on OMG as Birdman, and he was gonna leave the dude alone for like a while, but he came back in 3 months later, and then he finally made a video because the dude kept talking about him, and he wanted him to stop, and the dude. You know what he pulled, which OMG Birdman called? He said he was gonna say it was a joke, and he knows that his fan base is toxic. It's not that toxic, but they're crazy. Like, they would roast you because everybody's chill, And if you slip, you slip. And I was gonna make a whole video about it, but then I realized I know I was gonna do the cases and stuff, but then I'm like, it's a lot of time consuming, and like, I don't want to give that people a spotlight if I try to make them not have one,
Don't want to end up giving them the clout on that.
Yeah, because he almost got, I don't know how big of a clout he got. Obviously, I could go on Social Blade and see it. And yeah, so I'm gonna handle all my cases on my stuff on Twitter. Like if people know who I hate or who am I beefing or who am I detecting, it's gonna be down on Twitter because that's where it's at. I also want to do that one dude. He's so petty. I forgot what his name was. He said he lost. I don't know, either Twitch or Twitter followers because he was black. Now, yeah, granted, there are people out there that would lose followers due to that. But I checked his stats, and I thought it was something dramatic. He lost 4 followers on Twitter or Twitch. It was one of those 2. Yeah, he only lost 4. But that tweet he tweeted was like 2 days ago. For when I saw it, he only lost 4 followers 4 months ago. I was so confused, and I was hella heated, because, like, I felt like he used that to get more fame, you know what I mean? In a way.
That's goofy, man.
But, yeah. Oh, this is big news.
Go ahead.
So I read an article. Luna has already came out. So right now, it's Stadia versus Luna. And,
What do you mean Stadia? Stadia ain't going against nobody.
Luna's a streaming
Stadia
service.
Lost.
No. You have to.
But Stadia lost.
No. We need to bring Stadia back. Alright, I know I talked hell shit about Stadia, but
like, do I have to bring up receipts? Do we have to go back like literally a month ago from your Twitter From all that smack you were talking.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. I said it. I said it in my tweets. I know. I talked a lot of smack about it, but I rather have Google win over than Amazon. I'm just saying, like, I'll do anything to take down Amazon out of the gaming space. I mean, like, if like,
Amazon already won.
nah, you tripping.
They don't even need gaming at this point. Amazon's everywhere.
And that's the issue. They could be everywhere, and they're trying to step themselves into the gaming space. And we gotta, like, a company has to go against it so we could stick with the main stuff.
The only companies we need to keep are Sony, Nintendo, and Microsoft. Everything else is just
Yeah, that's
too much clutter.
That's what I agree on too. I'm glad. That's
Although if I had to choose between those three, it'd be Nintendo.
Oh, and then on the 18th of this month, which is January, everybody, in case some of y'all think it was February,
So for us, 3 days ago.
yeah, it was my 1 year on TikTok.
It was wow. You made 1 year on TikTok.
Yeah, I made 1 year on TikTok. It was crazy. I saw my very first video.
You know what? Let's talk about TikTok real quick because I wanted to say this. I'm upset that it's still up, and I'm mad that our old President Trump didn't take out TikTok the way how he said he was going to.
I still don't get your hate. That's gonna be something.
My hatred for TikTok is deep rooted within the beginnings of how TikTok began.
And then
you're gonna have to make a whole case on that.
But TikTok is not gonna go anywhere. They set it themselves as a company. They're not. TikTok is still gonna be relevant this year unless there's another platform that beats it, which I can't imagine how. It's a 30-second entertainment video, 30 to 60 seconds of you watching.
I mean,
whatever.
back in the day, it was Vine. So
yeah, Vine was a little longer though, wasn't it?
I think when it comes to apps, no, Vine started off as 15 seconds. Then they extended it around the tail end of its lifespan, so up to a full minute.
Oh, okay.
But it's essentially the same thing because everyone who was on Vine ended up moving to TikTok.
Yeah. I mean, if Vine gets...
I'm still gonna hate it.
Okay, so if TikTok goes away like Vine did, then I'm pretty sure there's gonna be another app that comes out like in no time. Probably quicker than ever.
Realistically, TikTok's biggest competitor is probably going to be Instagram. Because I noticed Instagram's been slowly trying to
do that.
TikTok now.
Yeah, I saw that, but it's not. I'm not on there. Like I don't be there just for that. What they called it? I forgot what they called it again. I'll figure that out real quick.
Even I forgot what's it called. Because honestly, I don't
Reels.
mess with Instagram like that.
It's called Reels.
They call it Reels?
Yeah. Like REELS. And low key, they're the same. It's literally the same. I feel like people just do their videos on TikTok, save it, and post it on Reels. Like, honestly, that's how it be.
But that goes to show you just how easy it is to use TikTok over Reels.
Yeah. I don't know how Reels... I don't know if Reels is hard to do or not. I don't know how that works exactly. Oh, and then GTA, that meme with Lamar and Franklin, how everybody's doing mods, changing Lamar into like anime character, or
like Kermit the Frog in that.
Kermit the Frog, yeah, dude, that came out of nowhere. I don't know if it's because the two people did it in real life, the actual voice actors, but I like the one I saw recently was the car. Franklin's car was just beeping at him, and I don't know whoever did those. Shout out to y'all, cause that was legendary.
That's kind of nice that they brought that old meme back. It was pretty cool.
And then what else do I have here? Oh, the pop.
Cyberpunk.
No. I thought we already did that one. No. Oh wait, no. I actually do want to touch back on that, but before we do, because I know that's gonna be the longest one. Probably. I don't know. What about the oh my god, what's that called? The Pog Chomp Twitch situation.
Oh, the PogChamp situation?
Yeah.
I'll end up explaining it.
Cause I don't know what he
For
tweeted.
those,
So
what ended up happening was this. From those who don't know, when you go on Twitch, there's these little emotes you're able to use in chat. There's Kappa, Craigasm. One of the big ones that's basically right next to those is PogChamp. PogChamp comes from a guy who's originally from the FGC, the fighting game community. He would make crazy faces every time something hype would happen. So they ended up using that face as the PogChamp face. During the break, there was an insurrection that happened over at Washington D.C. where actual Americans, like American citizens, were breaking into the Capitol and causing havoc. But during that time, the person who does the face for PogChamp, he ended up tweeting about how essentially everything that was going on, like it was very negative toward the people who are hating on the people who are breaking into the Capitol. And a lot of the community didn't like that, the way how he was like showing his views. And then I gotta bring up the tweet again if it's not taken down anymore. I'm pretty sure you can still find it, but it was also inciting violence as well a little bit, and a lot of people took that kind of the wrong way. So then afterwards, when that ended up happening, a lot of people posted, the replies and that, and then Twitch ended up seeing it, and they ended up saying that we don't want to be associated with somebody who wants to incite violence on American citizens, or who wants to just straight up destroy, our foundation as a nation. So they ended up taking his face, removed it for PogChamp. And from there, they started doing like this kind of weird thing. I think they're still doing it now. Like every week, they pick like a new PogChamp face.
I thought it was every 24 hours.
Either way, it's kind of dumb because it's like the reason why we have those faces because they immortalize like old Twitch, like the way how Twitch was from back in the day. You remember all that stuff from watching these people. The person who did Craigasm, person who did Kappa, like all these people, like we remember them through the emotes. Ninja has an emote because Ninja's been around since Justin TV. So he was there when before Twitch was even Twitch. So for the fact that they ended up taking it down too caused a little bit of controversy as well. This is like, well, essentially what you're saying is if we have different political views than you, that you're just going to take our stuff down. And that's been kind of a conversation through all types of outlets, not just in the gaming world. Also talking about the whole conversation with Donald Trump and his Twitter being taken down and how social media has too much power to take down somebody's like capability of speaking, their freedom of speech. A lot of people are kind of skeptical about that.
Alright, so far as I know is I want to know if Twitch is contacting the people that's gonna take his face, you know what I mean? And the reason why I say that is because some people actually, there's always going to be that hate group, and they actually go to the channel and talk bad about them. And I'm thinking that would be unnecessary, but did they choose to have their face take over the pop chop? You know what I mean?
Well, here's another thing too. We got to remember, Twitch is a site where they ban you if you end up using words like simp on in the middle of a stream. So
yeah,
I still don't understand that. It's like you have literal Twitch streamers named simp. Like, are we just gonna remove them now off of the whole thing, or how does that go?
They've never been a good. No, they were a good platform in the beginning, but now it just seems like it's just gotten worse throughout the years. But then no one has nowhere else to stream on if Twitch goes away, so Except for YouTube,
ain't going
but
nowhere.
YouTube is pretty too.
Twitch is like Amazon and Google. It's not going to go anywhere.
Well,
funny enough,
they're
Twitch is
partner
owned
with
by Amazon
Amazon.
anyway,
Yeah,
so.
that's what I was about to say. That's why Amazon doesn't need to go in the gaming community anymore. You know, they got Twitch. You know, they don't need the other stuff.
Here's the thing, though. Twitch will be forever just because that's how gamers are. Amazon would drop, like, right now, but Twitch will still stay around.
I don't see how that happens. Everybody's using Amazon.
Well, here, I'll tell you how, because you gotta look at it. Twitch isn't just gaming anymore. You see variety TV on there, you see everyone posting up the podcast, you see religious shows on there now. Like, there's literal Christian chats now on Twitch. Like,
oh, hell no, I didn't see that. I haven't been on there in a while, to be honest, to be fair. But, like, the only thing I'd go is straight to the people who I already follow anyways, if I have time to watch them.
Twitch is essentially its own TV show at this point.
That's actually quite
like,
funny.
its own TV network.
Speaking of its own TV network, G4, I don't know what's going on, but their Twitter's been somewhat active. But I'm waiting for them to just announce that they have their own, like, website with all the shows on them and all that good stuff.
You haven't seen their previous show that they posted up, huh?
No, I haven't.
Go onto their YouTube channel. They actually have a few videos up.
Oh, I bet.
They did a Christmas reunion special for G4 TV, and then they also did something recently, I think about a week ago.
Let's take a look here. We type in G4 TV.
Yeah, because last I checked,
Oh,
Adam
that's right.
Sessler was playing a game with somebody.
I wasn't sub to them.
You weren't subbed to G4 TV?
I didn't even know they had a YouTube channel. I'm gonna be real with you.
Damn.
Yeah, you're right. Adam Sessler was playing. Let's take a look at
game
this
would you
real quick.
about how his ego was happy to
Oh, they talk about a lot. So yeah, I could watch that when you guys feel like it.
Definitely a good watch, that's for sure.
But yeah. Aha! I finally figured out what the name of the PlayStation reality show was. Remember I told you how PlayStation should be so good at, like, promoting things or whatever? It was called The Testers. I don't know if you ever remember that. But that show was so lit.
I thought originally Testers was a spinoff to the Ultimate Gamer.
It was. It does look like that. But I think the coolest thing was the I like those type of shows because they didn't seem scared at all. It seems legit.
Well, yeah, because I mean we're all able to relate to it too. Because I mean they're pretty much in situations that we've seen, like we're known to be in. So.
And then they invited. You know,
Like,
there's always that one weird person that's like, you know, just
Oh,
the
it never
weirdest
fails.
person. So I remember he I forgot what he did. Oh, he got out, but people vote him out. I guess you vote people out if you don't, just because they did like less work or whatever. But people vote him out because they felt uncomfortable, and he's just some weird dude. And he was sitting in the couch, and he kept doing this to the couch, like trying to scratch you or something. It was so weird. I'm like, yo, get this guy out of here. don't I don't even know what he wants to say. I don't care what his last words was. It was so weird, man. It'd be weird people.
It's a man who molested a couch. He needs to go.
For real.
He's making everyone uncomfortable. That's kind of weird.
Oh man. Oh.
Imagine that you're sitting in a gaming house and then some random guy just sitting there on the couch, just like spacing out, but then like rubbing on the couch.
I ain't talking to
And
that
like
dude.
everyone's doing something for like 8 hours straight. Like everyone will be streaming or playing some games together, probably running some scrims. And he's just still on the couch, just rubbing.
For real.
Or I know it'd be even more messed up. Then you walk up to him and be like, "Hey man, you alright?" It puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose. Like, wait, what the fuck's going on?
Yo, I'm a whisper to everybody like, okay, hey, let's vote this dude out.
Now, I'm not even gonna say let's vote him out. I'm gonna go to the executive producer and be like, "Yo, He's gone. I don't care. We don't need to vote him. We'll cut this episode out. He don't need to be here.
Oh hell nah. CGI just CGI blank space. Nobody was sitting there in the first place. Hell no.
Just every time you go to the couch, it's just a giant like gif of Yamcha laying in a hole dead.
But okay. My favorite childhood game from PlayStation 2 has made it to Xbox Game Pass. Guess what game it was?
What game?
Black.
Wait. You used
Yes.
to play Black on the PlayStation?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry for you.
What? Well, it was the same graphics. Get
No,
out of here.
don't get me wrong. Black is dope, but Black was better on the Xbox.
Nah. Everything was pixelated, huh? How would you even know?
Bro, Black, trust me.
It had
Black
video.
originally came out on the Xbox, and then a year and a half later, it came on the PlayStation.
It just came
Better
out
on Xbox.
with the cleaners squares.
Oh yeah. It came out with extra squares. No, so it looks slightly better.
Hell nah. But anywho,
I've actually been playing a childhood game of mine that I've been playing. It's crazy because 20 years ago, I actually got the game for my birthday. And then I ended up getting the game again for my 31st birthday.
Oh,
literally
snap.
20 years later. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Talk about corny looking graphics. I had that game on the Nintendo 64. And now I'm playing it on my Xbox One. It's crazy.
my goodness, you're so old, man.
I am so old, man.
Wait,
Like,
wait.
seriously.
What are you gonna do? When are you gonna retire gaming?
You're talking about like, oh, back in the day when I used to play when I was young, I played on the PlayStation 2. I'm like, bro, I was already like moments away from getting out of elementary school, going into high school when this 2 came out.
Oh man, I always forget though. That's why. But yeah, that was great. I played Hades. Let's go.
All right.
Someone told me that there was only like 3 levels in the beginning, and then you like cutscene or whatever, and then you keep going. Anywho, the point of being is I keep dying, and I'm like, dang, when am I gonna get out of
Wait,
here?
did you finish the game?
No, I never finished the game.
Oh man, but I think I know what you're talking about though. It's a great game, man. It's so damn good.
But the guy told me he only beat it 3 times, and I'm like, wait, what? It took him 3 tries.
He only beat it 3 times.
Like he finished it 3 times. Like the amount of tries, yeah, 3. I was amazed. All right, so is there any other games you have played during our break or not?
Any other games? There's something I want to touch on. That I'll touch on later on in one of my own shows I'm gonna end up doing. But I want to touch on Destiny real quick.
Oh, that was such a
'Cause
great phrase.
Good news is I like it. It's still a great game. But then I have a problem. And it seems to be everyone's problem within the community. Sunsetting. They basically take whatever weapons that we worked real hard for over the years, and they give it a level cap. And every season, a new level cap is raised, making the older weapons completely weak, and we can't use them anymore.
Ah.
I have very fond memories with these guns. The upcoming season, I can no longer use, like, you see my Titan. All
Mark,
the stuff that I have all hooked up on my Titan.
I seen your inventory. You don't need all them guns. You have duplicates, I'm sure.
No, I got rid of all my duplicates. I kept
Oh.
all the god rolls. Yeah,
Congratulations.
and I still have a full vault. That's crazy, right?
So
But
you just have to let it go. You're never gonna touch it. Yes, you have it.
no,
if-
but here's the thing: I have to touch it now because the sunsetting thing is happening now.
Yeah.
Next season, the majority of the weapons in my vault are gone.
Oh, are they removing it personally? Like they're
No.
Oh.
I have to remove them in order to make room for newer weapons. But here's the thing: Bungie hasn't been really making anything new. We've just been getting crap.
Oh.
Like, yeah, okay, fine. They've given us the Hawk Moon. They've given us Felwinter's Lie. Other than that, we have raid weapons. And then after that, there's no real weapon for the strikes. The only pinnacle weapon they gave us was the Adored, and that was this season, which is going to be gone by the end of the year. Like, I don't like the fact that these weapons that I worked real hard for have a time limit on them now.
I mean,
Kind of makes me not want to play until later on in the year. Yeah, that's crazy for me to say, right?
Nah, like I don't see what the issue is. I just feel like you're what's a holder one of those people who just like
hoarder?
Yeah, a hoarder. I think that's what it is. You just don't want your guns to go.
I don't want all my guns to go because I worked real hard for all those guns.
That was so long ago, though. You're still working hard. It's just
I still have like, bro.
You
like,
act-
my
you
weapon
act like-
inventory
you-
is so dope.
you act like they're trophies. Okay, yeah, you're right. I'm
They
not gonna
are.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. You got like a whole page of gold, right? Then screenshot it.
Two pages.
Well, then there you go. Screenshot it, post it on your Instagram. You don't even post things on Instagram. Post on your Instagram so you could look back at it and like, yeah, I had
I'm
those.
posted on my Twitter.
Or your Twitter too. Like, come on.
But here's the thing, though. The exotic weapons, they don't have a cap, which I'm glad for.
Oh,
It's the legendary weapons I'm more worried about because, like I said, man, those took time to like freaking get. They essentially just make my time worthless. Like I made all this effort to get all these powerful weapons. Like I'm gonna name my weapons: the Trophy Hunter, it's gonna be gone. Breach Fight, it's gonna be gone. Freaking Line in the Sand is gonna be gone. All of these badass weapons that I acquired are gonna be gone. The Gallant gonna be gone. Like I can keep going. The Buzzard, literally one of the best sidearms in the game, gone. But that's for another time. I'll rant and rave about that later on. I just wanted to bring that up for now to let you know I'm frustrated at Destiny right now, even though it's literally my favorite game that I like playing.
yeah, I was about to say. Plus, it is a grinding game, so like, I feel like you're already putting time.
Yeah, I put well over 1,500 hours now in the game.
Oh yeah,
That's
for
not
sure.
counting back when I was playing it on PC. So, man. And we're supposed to get crossplay soon.
Man, that took so long. There was something
I'm
happening.
kind of glad that it took long because you have to make sure it's refined. Like you don't want it to come out early and it's all botchy, and then you're gonna have problems like the way how Call of Duty has problems with cheaters, or Cyberpunk has a problem with working on previous gen consoles, or
Man, dude,
I'm
that's
sorry, I keep bringing that up. I
Nah,
just feel so bad about
it's
that.
good, but we're about to go on that subject. But I was thinking, oh yeah, so there's a game that was like, okay, yeah, it's I forgot what game it was, but it was like, okay, we got crossplay and cross possession, and I'm like, cross possession is pretty awesome, but how hard is it to do it? Cause you good? You look like you're dying.
Yeah, I'm good. I am dying. I'm dying in happiness.
Yeah, I could tell that. Was it spicy?
Oh yeah, it definitely was spicy.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
man.
I saw your eye tear a little. But yeah,
Some good food though, man. Some real good food.
I need information. I don't know who to contact, but I know you do.
I
If-
certainly do.
If you know anyone that knows anything about cross possession, if it's difficult or not, please let me know. Or anybody that's
Alright, then.
listening, because I'm not a game developer, and I want to know a game developer, so I could ask them that, or someone that does the work. Because if it's an easy process and they could flip the switch all the time, then so be it, you know. At least if they don't want people to, I don't know. I feel like no. If I'm at level 44, on Call of Duty. I should be a level 44 on the next console. I paid the same amount of money to get it on the next console and the other console anyways. So like I don't see how that's even losing money for them.
The only way crossplay works, or the cross progression works that way, is if you're on the PS4 moving to the PS5. If you're on the Xbox One moving to the PS5, it's not going to work that way for some dumbass reason. Unless, I do believe, since we're talking about Call of Duty, you have your Activision account set up onto your profile, and it helps you transfer everything all around.
Doesn't Bungie have an account too, though? Don't they have
Destiny, yeah.
Yeah, including Rockstar.
But
That's
so
why I don't
far,
understand.
They do have they have cross progression, because remember, that's why I played my stuff on the PC as well, because I was able to switch between the two. And that's how I was able to switch between the two. And sorry, I got technical difficulties over here laughing her ass off right now.
It's all good.
Yeah, but damn, I forgot what the hell I was talking about.
You talk about cross possession, but like
okay, yeah, the cross progression, the way how it works on Destiny, you're able to play your stuff from console to PC, but you can't switch between console and console yet, I believe. You know what? No, scratch that. I do believe you're able to, as long as you have your accounts attached to your Bungie.net, you're able to like do that. Yeah, but then when it comes to the cross-gen, when you're able to play against each other, like the Xbox versus PlayStation, like that's finally going to be a thing. I'm pretty excited about that.
Cross-gen is understandable.
Had it in Call of Duty.
I mean, new gen is understandable if you can't, you know. I could see that being an issue. Alright, so...
Bro, I know what we should do next episode?
What?
This is actually a subject I want to do. We should both bring top 5 games that we used to play in our childhoods that we still play today.
Well, it looks like it's only going to be...
GTA.
Yeah, for real, because I don't go back to video games. I really...
Oh, man, I don't know. I'm the type of guy that does go back to video games. Every year I play Banjo-Kazooie. And I mean, yeah, you played Black. I mean,
but that was just because it was free. And it was on Xbox.
Because it's like Game Pass.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the only reason why. If it cost like $3, I would have probably bought it like later on. But like, I don't go back to games. I just gotta keep moving forward because there's so many good games now. You know, like I have a backlog still. Cyberpunk was in the way, but after the accident. Let me explain my accident since we're here, all right? Because I'm not even that far. So, first thing first. I don't care about the bugs. The bugs was not the issue. I crashed like 3 times on PlayStation, but I wasn't mad about it. I knew it was gonna happen. The issue is there's a mission, right, where you know the self-driven cars. I forgot his name. So he tells you to go destroy the non-function cars because they're gone wild or whatever. You know, they have their mind as their own. They pulled some Detroit Become Human stuff. So you either crash the car or you could do what I did, right? I got out of the car and I shot up the car, you know, to make the damage go lower. As I'm doing that, I get the cops. And I'm like, what type of logic is that? The company told me to destroy this vehicle. Why am I getting cops on me? I didn't miss. I didn't hit a civilian. What I'm doing is legal. Because it was an order to, you know. If it was illegal, then...
So what you're saying is the cops are bothering you for no reason at all.
Yes. And that cannot be a bug. I think it's just poorly programming.
Here's what I think it is. Isn't your character, basically non-white? That's probably why the cops stopped you. If you really need an explanation. Just say it.
Oh man, cops are still like that in 2077. I'm not surprised.
Cops act the same way no matter what year, man. It could be 2021. It's 2077 in there. They act the same. It never ends.
But yeah, that's the biggest problem. And then there's this other one, right? So like you need a job, so you need money. The dude tells you do this job or whatever, and I found a body. There was a body. I guess the guy was frozen. I guess it's like somewhat human trafficking, whatever. I'm in deep in the hood, so I lift this dude up. I do some sneak attacks, and then I got spotted, obviously, and then You know how sometimes they let you put the person in a car and then just drive away?
Mhm.
I can't do that. I had to, if I'm getting shot at, I had to put the body down and then start shooting at them. And I'm like, okay, I got enough people. I killed like 5, and then a car pulls up. I'm like, okay, that's understandable, I'm in the neighborhood. I'd shoot some of them. And then 2 more cars come out. I'm like, okay, guys, let's be reasonable here. 1, my guns ain't that good. 2, I understand why you guys sending me so many enemies, but if you're not gonna let me put the body in the car while getting shot at, then don't make that level. Like,
Right.
I'm a pretty decent good gamer, and I was like, maybe I don't like it because I'm horrible. But then I'm like, wait, hold on. Someone told me that they beat this game without doing any side missions, and on top of that, they probably played it on easy. I play it on easy because I'm just there for the story, and I can't even go anywhere.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm like, if I do side missions, I'm probably gonna get bothered by, I don't know, getting the cops. Even though I helped the cops before, which shocks me. Like, I helped them. I thought I would get some respect points, like, oh, okay, this guy helps us. If we see him shoot someone, we'll probably let it slide. But no, it doesn't work that way, apparently. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, other than that, that's just a disappointment. But what you got?
Basically what I got, besides this Seagram's bottle right here that I'm about to pour, honestly, I really can't say much about the game other than from hearing everything that ended up happening. I'd rather just wait till the game's like mostly fixed.
So you didn't touch it?
Be able to actually. No, I did for a little bit, but then I kind of stopped myself because I don't want to continue on and then having to go through that, like the horrible mess that they ended up creating for everyone. So I'm fine with waiting. It's fine.
Okay.
It's just a matter of. It's a great, like I said, it's a great game on PC. I don't have a PC good enough that'll be able to run it. Therefore, I'm able to or willing to wait until I am able to play it.
Wait. Don't forget me too.
Oh, you too? Oh, snap. Captain Morgan over here. Oh, I gotta go get a chaser. Come with me as I get the chaser.
Alright. Okay, I'll save mine later.
Alright.
But, oh yeah, so you choose Street Kid, didn't you? Oh, no, you chose, Corporal, yeah. Yeah, I didn't choose that
man,
yet.
I wanted everything given to me.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna choose that one for when I get the PS5. I'm gonna choose.
Honestly, that honestly, I'm gonna end up continuing my story after I do get it, so then I'd be able to play like the way how I want to play.
So I'm playing Street.
I mean, overall, the little bit because I played like 2 missions. For the missions that I played, I do enjoy the game, and thankfully it didn't crash on me during those times. But I mean, they gotta fix the game. I want to be able to fully experience the game how you're supposed to, and I don't want it ruined.
Yeah.
Oh, but speaking of ruined, kind of going on that subject, they actually came out with an apology, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people kind of had mixed feelings about the apology. I'm gonna take their word for it because I mean, let's be honest, it's the first time they really messed up something this big, and they were in over their heads when it came to the situation because, hey, it just so happens this new game was supposed to like be the standard for open world games. So for the fact that it happened the way how it did, really wasn't that surprising. They came out with their apology. Some people didn't like it. I actually am neutral on it. I'm like, you know what? It's fine. It's a big mishap. A lot of people see it as, oh, you already got everyone's money, so why does it matter? But it's like they're also losing a lot of money from this situation as well right now.
I mean,
Okay, got the Coke.
which is crazy because I thought they released it early was just because of the stocks.
Right.
But the stocks failed miserably after the release. So it's like, was it even worth it? No, of course not. They probably regret releasing the game. But
Do
it
you got a
was-
chaser with your drink?
Nah, I'm gonna take a look at man.
We're all of age here, people. Just so we're all understanding.
No,
we're all
not.
of age here.
I'm 16.
We're
This
all
guy, this guy is too old. He's
You're-
hanging out. He's hanging out for 16 years. Good, Chris.
Sip. Don't laugh. Sip. We here already. Sip. I will put you on blast on this show.
Oh hell nah.
I put enough. That one had the smaller amount. You'll be fine here. You'll be fine. Don't give me that goofy looking face. I'm gonna steal your chicken. Ladies and gentlemen, let this be known. I'm about to steal someone's chicken.
Well, we can't be surprised now.
Of course we can't be surprised. Just like the police in Cyberpunk, we can't be surprised as a black man for stealing someone's chicken.
Oh hell nah.
All right then. So sorry. This is just cheers. We're saying cheers.
Oh, wait, what? I just drank my. I was like,
Oh man, you
I
see, you got a bar
thought
gun.
I'm straight.
All right, cool. Okay, we're gonna go waste. All right. So to the show, to 2021,
To the
and all
show,
the craziness that's going on so far,
Same.
and also to everyone else's birthday but mine. So- I like. What the-
All right.
So yeah, Cyberpunk is an experience that I still recommend everyone to play. If you have a PC that can run it right now, play it. If you have anything that's less than an optimized PC, don't play it until later on down the line. They gave us a long time period of when they're going to be updating things. The first update's supposed to be coming out, I think, like next week. Then the next one by the end of February or early March, I believe it was. But throughout the year, they're going to be doing that. A lot of people are wondering, like, what does this mean for their multiplayer? Because they were supposed to have multiplayer come out like a year later. They're probably going to postpone it to make sure that their game is running well first, and then we're going to have the multiplayer. Because essentially what the multiplayer is, you're like, from what I keep hearing, it's basically Second Life, where you're able to live within the world of Cyberpunk, doing different jobs, like having different occupations, being able to essentially control what you want to control. Think GTA, but more refined. Like GTA Online, how like everyone has fun on there. Which, by the way, shout outs to Dr. Dre for actually being in the new heist that was out recently for GTA 5.
He was in
I
there.
thought that was pretty dope. Yeah, he's in there.
I saw someone play. I didn't see Drake.
No, not Drake.
I
Dr.
mean, Dr. Dre.
Yeah, Dr. Dre's in it, bro.
Like as a character.
Yeah, as himself. He's literally in the game.
I gotta look at it. I missed it. Perhaps they cut it off because I was watching Vanoss and his crew do it.
Oh, they probably shut it off. If you're watching the stream, they probably shut it off because Twitch is being weird on their copyright stuff right now.
Oh, they were playing his music?
Yeah, his music's in there too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Twitch be awkward now with that stuff, which is crazy because that's how they were. I figured that's what made a lot of people go there in the first place.
I feel like more so in the next episode we'll end up touching base more on like the changes of Twitch and what's been going on.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, before I forget, because it's coming out tonight, episode 3, for some people who didn't see episode 3, of WandaVision. Did you see WandaVision yet?
What's WandaVision?
WandaVision is a show on Disney Plus, for those who do not know, for the audience. WandaVision is a show that comes on Disney Plus that follows the events of what's going on with the Wanda Romanoff, the character who plays Scarlet Witch in the Marvel movies, and Vision is there as well.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
I was confused. That was just so random, but.
But here's the interesting thing, because for those who are caught up with the Marvel universe, if you're not caught up with all 23 movies, 1, what have you been doing? 2, what the hell have you been doing? And 3, it's Marvel. How are you missing? Anyway, they ended up continuing on the story of Wanda, or Scarlet Witch. She's kind of in this world with Vision. Like, it seems like it's a different dimension where they're kind of living like a 50s, 60s type of sitcom. First episode was very reminiscent to like the Bewitched show back in the 50s, and then the second episode kind of had like an old 50s/60s sitcom feel to it, because they also had like a little bit of magic going on, or actually it was a whole talent show. And I'm not really giving anything away from telling you about all this, because it seems like none of this really had anything to do with what was really going on in the background. There's like little hints and bits and pieces throughout the show that you end up hearing through the dialogue, the characters talking, and like, this is one of those things that I think they want you to really pay attention to everything that's going on. So they kind of throw you a bone here and there on some strange stuff going on. Meanwhile, they're just kind of having some campy fun with like an homage to old school shows. Like, the next episode's supposed to be in color. The first 2 episodes were completely in black and white, besides a couple of places that kind of like brought up like, okay, what's going on type of situation. So I'm watching it because I'm thoroughly invested within the Marvel universe. I'm not gonna lie, after watching the first 2 episodes, besides the fact that I see it as the homages of the old shows, I don't really think I would be watching it. Like, the only thing it really has for it is the fact that, you know, it's characters that I know from an established franchise, and it's kind of like a, hey, remember when shows used to do stuff like this type of situation. And I mean, if you take out the Marvel element from it, so far it's not really that great of a show. I actually went back to go watch both episodes just to see if I can enjoy them without really thinking about the Marvel aspect of it. And I think that's really what's helping this show kind of ride. Oh, talking about other shows, because Disney Plus also had another show that came out before this one, which was called The Mandalorian.
Snap.
Season 2 happened. If you are a true blue fan of Star Wars, you will enjoy Mandalorian, because it's very campy and very cheesy and very like Villain of the Week-esque type of deal, but they're really good standalone stories that kind of go into this overarching like storyline between the guy who we follow, the Mandalorian, and
Baby
what we
Yoda.
know for a good while to be the child. Everyone calls him Baby Yoda. His name is Grogu. We must name him Grogu. It's his name.
No,
We
it's
have a name
not.
for him. I'm calling him Baby Yoda. It's not Baby Yoda.
Yes, it is.
That's the
That's
audience
what the
talking.
merch
You're gonna
says.
Ignore this part of the audience.
Yeah, guys, we're doing it live. We have one audience.
Yeah, we have one audience member listening to everything. Shout out for even listening to everything that I gotta say. It has to be annoying by now, but but yeah. By the end of the season, I ended up crying because it felt like there was a big moment that really hit home for me, because it's the reason why I watch Star Wars.
Season
So,
3, right?
You watch it. Well, no, season 2 for Mandalorian. But the last.
Wait,
from,
what's
from
the
beginning
latest?
To end of season 2, it was really good.
What's the latest episode?
Oh, it's done. The season's over.
Wait, what?
Yeah, all 8 episodes. It was 8 episodes long.
I don't know if I finished it then. I don't know if I did or not. I don't
What
want to.
episode are you on?
I could have sworn there was 3.
Okay, no. It's more than 3, bro. It's 8.
Oh,
Then you don't know
oh.
what happened by the end of the season, nah.
Yeah, no,
I
no,
can't tell you.
no. So that means I did
I want to
finish.
tell you,
Okay,
but I
so
can't tell you.
yeah, no, I was supposed to buy it this month, but I'll buy it tomorrow and I'll watch it. I'll binge watch the show.
All right.
I
But yeah, I would definitely say it was worth a watch. I enjoyed every last episode. There were a lot of great things in each one, but that ending part, that last 8 minutes of the series was like I said, it's the reason why I love watching Star Wars. It's really thanks to moments like what happened at the end that I watch Star Wars. And the John Favreau and Dave Filoni, these guys are they're the true epicenter of modern Star Wars. Like, yeah, I get the whole like, oh, what about episodes 8? No. Forget the movies for a bit, because the shows really capture just how wonderful the series as a whole is. Like, it was really nice.
yeah.
So, yeah, for those who didn't watch it yet, definitely watch it. I kind of gave his name away already. I mean, he's still calling him Baby Yoda, but he'll find out why his name is Grogu.
Wait, so is it not Yoda then?
No, it's not Baby Yoda. His name is Grogu.
Dang, Disney messed up then, cause everything is called.
They did mess up because when it came to the advertisement, the reason why they called it Baby Yoda for the merchandise, because nobody knew the name and they didn't want to give it away until after the episode.
How did they not see
So-
it coming though?
They no, this is a true thing. For those who don't know, they didn't think Baby Yoda was gonna be a seller. They didn't know that little green thing that everyone loves so much about the show.
How not though? That's what I'm confused though. How not?
They weren't sure whether or not people were honestly thought, or like the producers originally thought that maybe people would think like it was too corny, or like maybe it would be like too ugly compared to like a lot of other like they tried to make him as adorable as possible, but they still thought like maybe it wouldn't really work well because he just kind of looks weird.
Which they just
Turns out he looks perfectly fine, and
For
everyone loves the
real.
crap out of him.
especially the people who don't even watch the Star Wars films. It's like, oh yeah, maybe.
Right. People who literally hate Star Wars know who Baby Yoda is. So
That was wild. They did good though. They're tripping. They didn't even know how much good. It's like you overworked the project thinking you're getting a D, but you got an A. So
right. Imagine that. Like, man, I worked real hard in this project, but I think I'm gonna get like at least a passing grade. You end up in the honor roll. It's like, wait, what?
oh, for real. Shout out to that team. Oh my goodness! Speaking of Star Wars and stuff, what we got? Lunas Films is dropping EA for Ubisoft for the
Yes, Lucasfilms or Lucas Games
Lucas
is dropping
Games.
EA for the exclusive deal for their Star Wars games or their games under their license in general, which means games like Grim Fandango, Monkey Island, and Indiana Jones are also a part of that deal as well. Which is why Microsoft came out said that they're actually developing an Indiana Jones game. People who are playing the PlayStation, they don't realize how dumb this made them sound. But, oh, come we don't get an Indiana Jones game because you have an Indiana Jones game. It's called Uncharted. So
It's not the same. It is not the
You have
same.
4 games already. That's Indiana Jones.
Oh, it's
Literally,
not.
both Tomb Raider and Uncharted are based off of Indiana Jones.
Okay, but they don't have a cowboy hat with a rope and stuff. Like, come on now.
You could just throw one on Nathan Drake. What's your problem?
Actually, Tomb Raider is more like Indiana Jones, if anything. But then
They're
that's on
both based
Xbox
off-
too.
Like Indiana Jones is his own IP, owned by Lucasfilm. The games that they made for Indiana Jones are owned by Lucas Games.
I'm gonna be honest, I
Tomb
didn't even
Raider
know
was
that.
based off the idea of having a female version of Indiana Jones. And then Nathan Drake or the Uncharted series is based off of the Tomb Raider series, based off of Indiana Jones.
Oh, I see that train. Okay, yeah, that's fair. But still, we have Indiana Jones Legos.
No. Y'all can sit there talking about your exclusivity. We don't need that here anymore.
No, I've been seeing a lot of console wars, and I'm getting sick of it. But why can't people just accept that everybody could
Because
be?
we can get along by talking smack. That's the only way we're like those family members that constantly see each other and all we do is just ride each other. Like, oh my god, I haven't seen you forever. You got fat, and like stupid stuff like that. That's essentially what the gaming community is.
But they I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Some of it.
No one
seems
talks
too-
to the PC Master Race because they're too snobby and stuck up in their own ass.
I mean,
And Nintendo's the happy-go-lucky group that just wants everyone to love. That's all they. Come on, guys, let's all sit here together. We'll play Mario Kart. Want to play Mario Kart?
yeah.
And then like the Microsoft people, they're like the bro dudes. Like, yeah, man, yeah, explosions, yeah. And then PlayStation, like they want to be as snobby as the PC guys, but they can't be just because they're too weird. So.
Oh hell no. Wait, hold on. Xbox was trying to make something with Nintendo, but Nintendo told them no. So.
No. Not only did Nintendo say no, they laughed at him for an hour.
Oh, and
Like, imagine going into a business deal and you sit down with the group that you're trying to like, hey, we want to purchase your company, and then they just look at each other and they speak entirely different languages, but everyone speaks the language of laughter. So they instantly just start laughing at each other. I can imagine they completely don't even talk Japanese at that point. They're like, bro, are you serious? You think you have enough money? Like, trying to buy Nintendo is like saying that we want to buy Japan twice. It's like, no, it's not gonna happen.
So that's what it was. I thought they were trying to get Game Pass up in there.
No, they legit wanted to buy. You know how Microsoft has been going around getting other studios and that?
Yeah.
They try to come up with the idea, and that's the reason why they're trying to meld along with Nintendo to sort of come with the idea of having more people wanting a Nintendo game onto the Xbox. They try to go for the whole deal, like, hey, we will throw you all this money. Remember Bill Gates? He'll open up his 2 vaults and give you that money, and then let's have your company. They laughed at it, and then they just, sailed off into the sunset on top of their Godzilla made by Nintendo. So, I mean, it's essentially, Microsoft tried to buy out one of their competitors, and they laughed and said no.
Wow.
Which, they've been trying to do that before. If you don't know the history of Microsoft, originally they wanted to work with Nintendo, but also buy them out during the time of the Super Nintendo / N64 era. Where that's where they were first thinking about, hey, we want to be able to make a console too, and we want to be able to go against the Macintosh PC at the same time. So they thought if we buy Nintendo, that could be the console side, and then we can concentrate on working on our gaming PCs to make those better. That was their whole original deal.
They need to stop trying to buy them out and start working with them. You know what I mean?
Oh man, Sony actually went over to Nintendo to work with them, and Nintendo said no. But here's the thing,
thought they did.
Here's what Sony ended. No, here's what Sony ended up doing to Nintendo. Since when it came to Sony, when they were making the CDs, they have the licensing rights to the CDs. So what they would do, they would make them extremely expensive if Nintendo wanted to use their products to, have the CDs. This is why the first PlayStation had CD-ROM and the N64 didn't. The reason why is because Sony essentially made that whole deal. Well, since you don't want us to be a part of your group, we're going to make you buy this at an expensive amount. And it was the CD-ROMs, like the capability of using CD-ROMs.
Yeah.
This is actually in the history books. It's fucking nuts.
I was talking about recently, because, how did Nintendo get crashed?
Nintendo never crashed. I'm
talking about Crash Bandicoot, the PlayStation.
Oh, how did they get Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah, Bandicoot.
No, they got Crash Bandicoot completely from just being able to make a deal with them to actually have, because they want Crash Bandicoot to kind of branch out, because I think they're trying to have him in Smash, which makes sense if they put him in Smash. Please put him in Smash. Why is he not in Smash? Why is he not in Smash? Anyway.
But yeah, you see, You see, that's the thing. Deals has to be made. You can't just dominate a company. They need to start making deals so they could survive themselves too. I feel like it's a 50-50. They could make 50-50 deals. I could guarantee it.
I mean, look at the All-Star cast that they have in Super Smash Bros. They just recently added Sephiroth. That's a Square Enix character from Final Fantasy.
And Steve from Minecraft.
But that gives good exposure to them because guess what? People who want to play Final Fantasy VII, hey, there's a brand new Final Fantasy VII remake. And what console is it on?
Nintendo.
No, PlayStation.
Nah, I should know that.
You should have known. Final Fantasy VII remake. Come on, man.
I thought it was
your neck of the woods.
I thought it was all consoles already.
No, not yet. I believe it's gonna be hitting PCs.
Oh, you see, PlayStation actually getting real close to PC. We saw it on the PS5 reveal. Or was it a reveal? It was one of the showcases where they like sneaked it in, but they didn't say it. Like Horizon Zero Dawn. And a lot of people was thinking about, oh yes, we're gonna transition to. Oh, wait, what's going on there? You guys trying to do a cheers? Or unless you're pulling your arm.
Yeah, pulling my arm.
Let's okay. Oh boy. What you call it?
I'm about to get my drink.
Oh, Resident Evil showcase happened today with starring.
I didn't see it, man. You gotta tell me about it.
Hold on. Brittany Bartbarker. I think that's how you say her last name. She's from What's Good Games. I love What's Good Games. I listen to her podcast. I used to listen to it every Friday until my job didn't allow earphones anymore. But in the meantime, when I do catch her show, they're always amazing. She's a huge Resident Evil fan, so they obviously chose her to speak for the video game. So I was reading the live chat as I was watching the gameplay, and let's just say the live chat was quite toxic. I'm allergic to fruit, so that's my death right there. But anywho, going for what you call it? So they showed the trailer. Then they're like, Brittany Kim's on. She's like, yeah, so this and that. And then the dude he was the developer. He's like, okay, now let me show you guys the gameplay. So we got a gameplay. It's like, oh wait, what's his name? Dang, Ethan something is back at it again. He's going to a new house looking for his daughter, and like it's a whole family. I think they're like I think that family that you're going against knows the other family from the 7, because she's like, oh,
really?
You defeated what's his name, but guess what? Let's see how good you really are, because he's out here surviving these dudes. Like, this guy is going crazy ham. He's like John Wick, but for horror movies.
What?
So,
dude, that's a tagline if I ever heard one. He's like John Wick, but for horror movies.
And then there's this guy called the Duke. He used to be known as something else.
Hazard?
I don't know, but he used to be known as something, a different name on the old ones. But he's like this wildebeest, oversized dude, like 500 pounds, my life type of show. But oh, it's funny, I tweeted it too. If you guys want to see the photo, go to my Twitter at Detective Vile, and I said that all that. Oh, what's going on? I was like, all that graphics is on his stomach, or in his stomach, and then I actually got one like on that, so it's pretty dope. But so this guy's back. I guess you buy stuff from him or whatever. So it's out now for the people who got the PS5. For those who got lucky enough to get a PS5, it's out now. The beta is out now. Pre-order is out now for all consoles, I believe. Yeah. Oh no, I think for us first, and then it's gonna be for all consoles later on.
Yo, man, that's actually pretty good advertising, bro.
Thank you. I wish I could say I made it.
Not sponsored, by the way.
Yeah,
not sponsored.
We're not sponsored by Resident Evil, and I'm gonna be honest. I play them, but I don't finish them.
Bro, you never finished Resident Evil 4? Man, you gotta
no,
play it.
I finished 4.
It's on Game Pass.
Okay, hold on. I finished 4, and no, 5 was 5 with the dude and the chick, Chloe. It was like that. I think she was that black chick.
Yeah, yeah, they were in South Africa. Yeah,
yeah. So
that's 5.
So I finished 5. I didn't finish 4. Then I finished the spin-off. What was it? Raccoon City something.
Ew. You said Raccoon City, Jesus.
No, hey, that spin-off is good. I know people be hating on it, but I loved it. Anywho,
dude, you're saying this because you haven't played all the Resident Evil games.
I'm saying it because I like the co-op stuff. I still
you want real co-op? Like, don't play that game.
I mean, 4 players. 4 players.
So, it's terrible.
Oh, and then if you pre-order it now, you get a free game. Or I believe it's free. It should be free. Yeah, it was free. They said you get a free game called Resident Evil Verse, where I guess they mixed all the Resident Evil. I was supposed to research it before we started the show to see more about it, but it looked like you could play as a monster, and then some people are characters from Resident Evil, like
so like Left 4 Dead
or Life 4 Dead. Oh yeah, basically like those two are similar too. So yeah, pretty awesome. It was a 17-minute show. They didn't end it right away though, which was weird. They let it go on for I don't know how long. The chat was going mad though. A lot of people think it was horrible. Some people thought it was cool. We got mixed fixers.
I'll let my opinions on it next for the next episode. I'll let you guys know.
Alright, and I'll find out more information about that verse thing. Mixer put out a tweet saying that Resident Evil verse is, like the underscores to fill in the blank. Someone said interesting. I said it's decent. It looks decent. I mean, it's free. I mean, what's the chances of that? Even though it's a pre-order, but it's still free. I like to say it's free.
Alright.
But yeah, once I know more about it, it would be cool.
Sweet. Alright. There's one more thing I wanted to touch on before we ended the show. For those who don't know, we ended up making not necessarily a bet, but more of like a little thing that we're gonna do between the clan, between the Beast Mode clan. Vile Cash has decided to call people out some fighting games. One specifically being Killer Instinct, and this started a whole new thing where we're like, hey, we got Game Pass. There's a lot of fighting games on Game Pass. Let's see what games we can get on Game Pass and we can play against each other in. So we got Killer Instinct, and we're going to start this off pretty soon. As a matter of fact, for our time, it's tomorrow. The reason why I'm bringing it up, I want you to say whatever you need to say. Let it off your chest. Let the people know what you believe is going to go down.
So tomorrow, guys, at 8 o'clock, I believe, we're going to be playing Killer Instinct. Last week, I did practice on so many characters. I do enjoy a character. I won't say who, plus I don't remember the name. So what's going to happen is I'm probably going to get one lucky win, and then I'll probably get a lot of L's, but it's okay, because the following week is probably going to be Tekken, and Tekken...
Yeah, it's going to be Tekken. It's going to be Tekken.
It's going to be Tekken, and technically, I am good at Tekken. Like, I am a G. Even though I had to spend $5 for my character, it was worth it, because let me tell you guys,
Leroy? Did you get Leroy?
No, it's not
I'll be
Leroy.
mad at you if you got
Hell
Leroy.
no, it's not Leroy.
Is it Fakurao?
I ain't telling. It's gonna be a surprise.
So it's Fakurao.
Sure.
Don't worry. You're gonna get destroyed. You're gonna get destroyed either way. It don't matter.
Anywho, it is the best character of all time. Even though I had to pay for it. That's how you know it's good, when you gotta pay for it. I'm just kidding. That one I would dominate it. But tomorrow I'm probably gonna take L's, but I'm gonna bounce back on the following Friday and get W's. That's how it's gonna go down.
All right then. Also, Injustice 2 hit Game Pass. Download it, because that'll be week 3.
Okay, so I'll download that game. I'm probably gonna play as Arrow and spam the arrows, because that's what I do. You know what I mean?
All right.
I'm evil like that in Injustice.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Are we gonna capture this and put it on someone's channel?
Yes. Yours. I don't know. I mean, I'll see if I can put it on my Twitch channel. I don't know how to do Twitch on Xbox yet, but I'll figure that out.
All right. If not, I mean, we'll be able to throw it on my channel. As we already said, links will be in the description down below.
Facts. Oh, and then, guys, I'm going to put another link down in the description. my friend's Funko thing, obviously, she did another video instantly. So yeah, I'm gonna keep that in the description on every video in case you forget about it.
All right, yeah, huge shout out. She actually does some pretty awesome reviews, so make sure you guys go check that out. Some really awesome Funko Pop stuff too. If you're really into that, you'll definitely like her channel.
Yeah, and what else? I feel like there's something else. No, I think we got everything. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we touched base on everything, man. First episode in the books, finally.
Yeah, for real. Let's begin this year with a good amount of news. You know, I think we're gonna get a lot. At least I hope so. But yeah.
Honestly, I think so, man. Because when you look at it, we have so much stuff to talk about. We got fighting game community. What are they going to be doing with their tournaments? The Call of Duty League is going to be starting up soon. We got all these rumors and stuff that's going to be happening for next E3, whether or not if it's going to be in person or is it going to be online again. What are we going to be doing with gaming conventions and stuff like that? Movie theaters. I mean, there's still talks about movie theaters opening up where we're at in our area in the Midwest. We're kind of iffy about that because no one really knows. But at the same time, we want to go see our movies in theaters, man. I want to go see my Godzilla vs. Kong on March 26th inside of a theater. But only time will tell. We don't know how everything's going to be by then.
Ooh, March 26th. Oh, March is going to be a lit
month,
guys.
It's also hitting HBO Max. Oh, and for those who don't know, this is the last announcement I'm going to end up making. Godzilla vs. Kong, the movie trailer, comes out this Sunday.
Oh, and guys, I'm going to throw a big party on March 6th. So if you guys follow me on Snap at Detective Val, you guys get to see the exclusive stuff because I'm going to post everything on Snap, obviously.
Sweet. Oh, by the way, I wanted to let you know I want to be a part of that. It looks like it's going to be a lit time.
Yeah, I did send you the invitation. I told you, I sent the invitation.
As long as I can bring a +1.
Yeah, sure, why not? I already know who that +1's going to be, it seems like.
My controller.
Oh, hell nah.
Me and my Xbox controller.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, I'm going to bring my PlayStation. I'm not bringing my Xbox.
It's alright, man. It's all good. We all Nintendo in this house anyway.
Oh, man. So, yeah, everybody, don't forget, stay vile. Not literally, though. I say that, but you guys have to think about the opposite of vile. You gotta be nice out there, because there's so many vile people out there.
Stay smooth. As a good friend of mine would say, stay smooth. But I'll go ahead and knock this one out. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is another episode of the books. First episode of 2021. Thank you for listening in. Thank you for listening to our rambling, us going back and forth about the stuff that's going on within the gaming world. Shout outs to Vile, Detective Vile, being an awesome co-host along with this. We have conversation jumping back and forth on this. It actually makes this a lot of fun. Shout outs to all of our listeners. Shout outs to Beast Mode, Kid Prodigy, Little Prodigy, freaking. You already, everyone there in the list. I can't even name everyone right now. It's probably because some certain alcohol is kind of kicking in now.
The toxication.
And last but not least, huge shout outs to the greatest fan of all time, my little one, Alice. Love you. Daddy loves you more than everyone in the world. And this is fact. This is pure, adulterated fact that Daddy loves you. And he will always, forever love you. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is Detective Vile.
You already know it.
And I am Marlon Morgan, a.k.a. Marmor 7, the self-proclaimed Beast King of Chicago. If you don't know what to live for your legacy, live for your heart, live for your greatness. Stay thirsty, my friends.
Boy, pull over, stop. If you fuck around, up shots and probably won't stop. This the life I live, pay the price you probably would not. I'm a hot boy, pop a bitch at Modelo time. We just about to drink, you don't need to bring out the wine. Hola mama, see the look at you, yeah, you so fine.
So you know what's so funny was I have 2 YouTube channels, right? And I was going to delete one, and I almost deleted the wrong one if I didn't check with someone. So shout out to her. She's like a teacher from Wisconsin, and I was like, yo, let me read this to you. It sounds quite wordy. And then she's like, yeah, no, so it's that channel. So yeah, thank God for her. Oh, man.
I'm a rowdy rough boy, look at Blossom from behind, huh? She couldn't close her mouth cause Godzilla just hit her spine. Hey. Face down, ass up, how we wine and dine. She say I can't tell nobody, gotta tell the guys. We been doing dirt together, gotta jump and ride.